What's up, guys? Welcome back to another Fortnite Save the World. It's been a minute. I think I've already updated you guys on. I don't think I even said it on the last one. This adventure season, I'm not gonna play the rest of it. I still haven't finished it. To be honest, it ends. I think like next week. I think it was the 20th. It said it ended. I'm not gonna play the rest of this one. Um, that's just cause it has been a vibe killer. Um, the whole grind mindset really got to me, and I stopped wanting to grind it. I was just like, all right, I need to take a minute to not do anything. Um, as well as I don't have a ton of build material still. Right, I know I did some like off cam. I had a little bit more than this previous. Um, and by more I mean more like brick and metal. But I was asked to help someone, and thus I ran out a lot of it. Um, the last thing I had done was a 160, and it was like 160 retrieve data. I was helping some guys who wanted XP. Basically, they needed help with XP, so I was helping them. Um, they made a looking for group on Xbox, and if you know looking for groups, if you respond to someone's post, they can accept you or not accept you, and then through there they can invite you as well. They left the post up, and more people were responding. They tried to bring another person in, and that person just built some random stuff and then left, um, which is discouraging to them. But I assured them, hey, we could do it. You don't need another person. I got it. And at that point, I did help them. Uh, Another thing was that I also, after I helped them, um, I had got some material, and that was it. But that was weeks ago. What I want to do now for this episode, I want to try some weird build stuff. So I'm gonna jump into a random mission, and this is basically just gonna be like testing the pathfinding for the zombies and seeing what paths they might take to say retrieve the data, the objective, right? The little data collector device. Um, See how they react to certain build structures, and see what path they would take to a structure or to the objective, right? But like putting ramps and that sort of thing, stuff like that. Um, So I'm gonna jump into a random mission. It's gonna be low level, obviously, which is why I'm in Stonewood. Just to see what directions the enemy take and how to possibly prevent lobbers or flingers from throwing stuff at you. I know um, there's a couple of ways to do it, and I'll show you what I'm in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and go in. All right, we're back. We're in the objective. I just put the atlas down. Um, Now obviously, if you build not like that, but if you build like this, the enemies will try and go over it, and these methods we're going to be trying to use are probably going to be pretty expensive. Um, that's because they're going to be random, they're going to be weird. It may not. It may not work either. Ooh, okay. It may not work either, which is the harder part. Not all the time do I have enough room as well to build these types of things. I know they're coming from this direction, so oh, that direction and over there. So I could block them off and make them go around. I know the zone, not the zone. I know the area might change, so I could block them off from here. And I can't block them off for anywhere else unless I decide to cut this whole thing down to here. Block it here going this way like this. But I have a feeling that that's not going to work. Um, if I were to be able to block that off, they'd probably just fall down here and go this way, which would be nice, right? Let's see. Now, one way I was thinking, um, obviously didn't involve this. There's not too much you can do necessarily for something like this. What you could do. and I don't think you would want to do it for this one. Is you could just give these a lot of walls, and then you could build up one, right? You could do this. But like I said, a lot of stuff would be expensive, and it would be like really just really impractical to even attempt to use. Um, so I wouldn't recommend it either. Kind of like this, you want them to come up here. If it's all leveled up, then obviously they're probably not going to try to attack the bottom pieces, which is where it gets expensive, right? You'd have to upgrade all of this. All this inside pieces. This piece right here missing, but you have to upgrade all the inside. Shouldn't take super long to upgrade since I have it all maxed. And all the outside, which is the worst part. Now I'm gonna try my best to keep it short on the examples of how you could build these things. Um, Obviously with the right amount of space, this would potentially, I'm gonna say potentially because I'm not for sure if it'll be useful yet. Um, but basically you're gonna be building up one, so you can build a bit longer of a trap tunnel. I need to break that. Now, how well it'll work, I hit that on accident. How well it'll work is a mystery. Um, Not sure if it'll work well. Okay, everything is upgraded. Everything is like that, and basically, you can build it off like you're gonna build the other one, which is exactly like this in this like star pattern. But you'd be able to add more traps going towards the center. Right, just like this one. Boom. So all like that. They are all a bit longer of a trap tunnel. It's gonna cost a lot more material since you have to upgrade all this stuff. It's probably not perfect for enemies that throw stuff, especially well, mine's made of wood. But this is just a you know a proof of concept type. Um, you could put anti-airs here, all on the top, which is probably what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna level up the top pieces of it. If you have drop traps, then that'll help as well. Drop traps are perfect for this area right here. You always want to put them on sloped areas. That's where they work best. If you put them on flat areas, that does get enemies to bounce. With my experience, it also causes lag. And, if you spam them, then you might have a bunch of lag. I know with the newer consoles and or PC, lag isn't very much of a problem with them anymore. Um, I know, I'm sure as you guys are aware already, I used to have, or not used to have, but I still own Series X. I switched to PC. I was working for a big got a PC. But um, even the X was struggling before the patch for um the drop traps. Do I have any on me? No, I'm only gonna need. I'm gonna craft 6 more just to be safe. And obviously, you can layer with it with any floor trap you like. Uh, Now smashers. If you put floor traps here, I should put these little edges on there as well on both. Well, not both sides. Actually, I think like that should be fine. It made me cry. I'm doing it like too fast or something because it's making me cry. I'm doing it out of order. One of the two. Um, hold B and then push it and reach scratch. Okay. Um. But yeah, the drop shots were bad. I need 4. And then can I craft any lower level ones? Yeah, I can. I like to craft 12, right? You're gonna put a trap here. You could put a trap here and here. Trap here. Trap there, there. I put them on opposite sides just because it's something I like to do. Sound traps. Let me sound trap here, here, here. And we don't have to put anything there. Which is where I messed up because I made 4. Now, I've been told that how you put your drop traps is going to dictate what enemies, not what enemies, how the enemies are pushed back. I never really confirmed if it was true or not, but I was always skeptical of it, so I just kept doing it. So when you're putting a drop trap, you want the corner to be on the right, because the enemy's gonna come up this direction. Come up this direction from over here. Um, and I was told you want that thing on the right. That's just it was taught. So you want it like that. Boom, just like that. That's all 3. And then for the center area, you want it like that. And the floors, again, you could put whatever you want. You could put, again, depending on the element of the enemy as well. You could put freeze, you could put fire, you could put tar if you just want to slow them. Or you could put spikes. I have spikes, so I'm going to put spikes. Just like that. Another thing you could do is put wall launchers. Need like 6, I believe. Can I grab them to lower? There's 2, there's 4, and there's 6. Okay. I'm gonna need 4 to 8. Obviously, each corner is gonna have 1, so it's gonna be 4, and then you can put 4 on top. I forgot I was a ninja too. I could have just jumped over, and then you could layer it like that as well. Boom, just like that. This is one of the methods. It's one of the trap styles. It's not necessarily the best, I would say, either, but I want to put it to the test. I understand that I am a higher level, so the enemies will die to one shot, but this is more so just a proof of concept. See how the enemies will react and move to it, right? I want to know what they will hit or try to hit. So I want to get myself into a position that I can see where the enemies are going to go, because they might just go for one of the sides. It looks like they are. Oh, they turned. Might be because of that. Let me see. Okay, no, they're going up the stairs. I guess they immediately recognize that, hey, I can't, go through this way. There's too many walls or something. So, they decide to just turn. Oh, nope. That guy got pushed back. Is he going to change course? No, he's not. That guy's smacking that pile of wood over there. Okay, so they're not changing course, but they are getting pushed back by that. Which is not letting him change course anyway. I think it's because of the way that that this is facing, maybe. I don't want them to follow me, but because they are getting pushed back, they're not able to get through. They're in kind of in one spot for too long. They do despawn. That's a new thing, or relatively new, I would say. Oh, look at that! They're breaking through the floor. Interesting. I mean, even if they break through the floor, they can only go up from this direction anyway. Um, but they could go around as well. Where's it look they're coming from? Oh, they're coming from here. Get out of here. Stop going. Oh, they can't go through anywhere else. Unless they go around. Let me open this up. How about that? That guy's gonna run through all that stuff. I gotta Can I edit, dude? What the heck? He's gonna go through it all. Did he? Did he run through it? No. I have another if I did have a base too, that would be better. Right? A base would be able to do a bit more for what I'm a bit more helpful for what I'm trying to do. If I had a base that can regen, then of course you would be a lot more well off. Um, but yeah, constructors are normally very underrated in this aspect, right? If I'm just playing a damage character, I can't necessarily cover every wall. I can't protect it uh, at 24/7, basically. At all times, right? If I'm over on this side fighting enemies and that side is weak, and that's just the solo part of it, right? If you're playing solo, um, it's within my advice to say that you should do a constructor build to help yourself. This is just a small showcase of this build. Why are they not going this way? Oh, it's because they can't. They're being dumb right now. They're being real dumb. And I'm meleeing them without really wanting to. There you go. No, they're not dumb. Why does it was weird that they were trying to break that wall too. Like even with that floor there, they were trying to break that wall. That's gonna break. No. Okay. They're like rarely getting into this area. Kind of funny. That's another smasher, I think. Or is it? I thought I heard it grunt. Maybe it's just a regular enemy, I guess. Oh, that guy went in, but dies immediately because of the because of the spikes, because they're lower level. Um, but this is pretty good. It could be improved upon. Obviously, if you have a base, like I said earlier, for a constructor, it's gonna be a lot better. You could put down. These guys are going right in. Oh, that guy isn't. He's gonna get pushed. Break the toilet. If you have base, you won't have to worry about your structures taking damage and not necessarily taking damage, but breaking as quickly from enemy attacks. Like that guy, he's blowing stuff up. Um, this is kind of, I said again, a concept, right? So it's one of the ways of things you can do it. It's not necessarily the best, but it is just a showcase of what you could do, right? And I want to do more of these. Hopefully, they're better than this one. This one's not necessarily the best. It's made of wood. It's in a low level area, right? Um, trying this a higher level area, I would definitely use a constructor. Right now, I wouldn't have to since I would overpower these enemies. Oh, I broke what I was standing on. Get away from me, buddy. They're still gonna come this way, aren't they? Alright. Um, but again, this is just a method of how to do it. Let's watch the. Oh, look at that! There's a lobber. Let's watch what the lobber does. Now, I won't say in every case the lobber is going to attack your base. Sometimes, just like how it is now, it's kind of lining up for a shot. There it goes. It found where it wants to hit from. Lobbers would tend to try and find a spot to throw from, and then just hard, uh, like hard attack, hard press that spot. I think I killed the lobber on accident. These guys need to stop coming to me. I'm gonna go over here. They're all up on a wall. You see them right here. All right. Again, part of that is because I don't have a base on. I think maybe if I edited these walls, they might. And again, these walls also don't have a structure in them to prevent an enemy from kind of to dissuade the enemy, I guess you could say. But um, now it's not even. I want them to change course. That's what I want them to do. Style. It's 30 seconds, right? They're gonna attack the other wall. I'm pretty sure now. I want to see what the they're attacking that one now. It's over. It's over. Okay, I'm gonna click leave. Finish the mission. That was all that mattered. Basically, that was just a showcase. Try to make it short, but it's probably pretty long, like 25 minutes or so. Short showcase. Hopefully short showcase on um how to build your Atlas mission, your fight the storm, your single Atlas. Um, hope this was useful. I hope you learned a little bit from it. Right, base building. I think I should start it as like a series. Base building and save the world type thing. Um, but again, if you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time.